the laning phase with a couple items, and they're dictating.
We will indeed. And Sumail, position 1, Nature's Prophet. I mean, we saw this from EG quite a bit. Once he gets that Blink Dagger, he becomes very tree happy. As Seb is going to get slowed here from Mr. Dream himself. Ein doing a good job of blocking off, trying to give him the kill, but Ein will take it with that Brain Sap. So first blood, the way of Gambit. Onto from Soxa going to be enough. Let's see if he can hit an arrow. This would be pretty big. He's going to be spotted, though. And now TP's coming in from Immersion. But the arrow will connect onto Ein. So they'll pick up the support Bane.
Fail even TPs.
Yeah, well, they give him the kill. All right, you made the rotation. We'll give it to you, big boy. No problem. But I feel like there's almost no variation in the... Oh, we're going to see Coil mid. Level 6 onto Mr. Thompson himself. But this looks to be a very easy kill. He's silenced for a little bit more. Took a little bit longer than I thought, but they do find that kill on Thompson in the end. And Soxa not able to really do much here. His way to the bot lane, and we're going to see a Nightmare setup here. And with 4 members of Gambit, this should be a pretty easy kill, but rotation from No-Tail, not really be able to provide too much, though. It ends up being a nice kill onto Sumail for Gambit.
Gets increased, the Brain Sap pure damage is always going to be great, and there's the setup one more time.
Yep. With the Earth Spike to follow, Lornov expends the coil, and this will be another easy kill for Gambit. So off to a pretty good start, 4-1 advantage for them. Not huge in terms of net worth, but we can see that the damage is being done in the bot lane with
Fuel Scepter anymore, so they don't have weight
to
to
dispel. He has to be doing that, right? As Nature's Prophet all comes out, Thompson trying to chase, but Immersion is there. But Sumail TP's into the midst of things. Immersion looks to be what they have their eyes set on right now. Decent blocking from Sumail to start things out. More tree ants to come in. Yeah, with the Astral Step and Aether Remnant, Thompson cleans them up nicely.
Thompson always finds a way to just go for one.
But it usually was good because it is Thompson playing.
Another coil.
Soxa. He's going to break it, but the Earth Spike is there into the right clicks and the Waning Rift of Lorinov.
May you ride on
that. Well, Immersion's going to run right into Sumail. No-Tail is in the vicinity, though. Earth Spike to follow. Afterlife. Dragon Tail's there as well. Ein trying to put himself in decent position, but the rotation from Mr. Thompson has cometh. They get the Immersion kill, and now the chase is onto this Bane Elemental, who is level 6, but feels like he won't be able to get off a good Fiend's Grip here. Gets off the Brain Sap to start. Thompson with the Astral Step faking it a bit, but with that Gush and Aether Remnant. That's a double kill for him. Can't quite get the Courier, but will likely be the Tier 1 tower. But the trees are still there, of course.
Yeah, you can always fall back to the trees.
Sumail getting pressured, and that's going to be enough for a kill from Gambit again. So Sumail, a couple
a bit too deep
here. Let's see if they can set something up here. Yep, they're going to find Immersion right off the bat with that Dissimulate. He gets off the Hex, though, but there's the Gush. And likely one more right click. The Anchor Smash is enough from OG. So 5v4, and they get the Tier 1. Fair enough. I mean, the fact that it's disassemblable makes this all possible. As we're going to see yet another coil expended onto Soxa. He has been the the coil target the whole game, it seems like.
If we check his item build, he is going Hex. Never mind.
Go back to No-Tail, please. I'm really
No-Tail.
Oh, Astral Step into the Aether Remnant. They're going to be able to clean up Immersion pretty much instantly.
Help of the Dominator.
All right. Moonlight Shadow now. OG looks like they want to reinitiate into this triangle area, but there are sentries placed in the vicinity. Immersion gets off the Hex. Coming with the silence into the coil onto Thompson. This looks to be an easy cleanup for a Gambit. They only lose the Bane, so definitely good trade for them. Every game item.
Because there aren't too many Dispel mechanics. I've seen people trying to pick up Brewmaster, and then you have AoE Dispel, which is nice. Ein, one more time.
Is dead. I mean, the global presence of Sumail.
Coil. Still no Ravage. We have not seen a single Ravage for 19 minutes.
He is going to get destroyed here with that Ice Blast, finishing him off from No-Tail. Way too much damage, and this is why AA is such a value. It's okay, Lacoste. Don't need to backseat too much here. You know?
Yeah, it's easy for us. You know, we see everything. We see that they're not coming close.
Sumail not quite done with his BKB, but it's relatively close. Ein, in the meantime, yeah, he's going to be spotted out again. And, well, he did dodge the arrow, but
nicely done, but dies in the end.
He's coming in from OG. They're just going to have to back now. Now top lane, Ein again getting caught and brought down, but Afterlife showing that Blink Dagger into the Dragon Tail. Earth Spike there's the Ravage. First one of the game, but Sumail still dies. Buyback now into the Bane. Thompson popping that BKB, Step getting slowed perpetually. And he gets stuck inside that coil. The Kraken Shell does activate, but this is going to be too much damage to survive. So a 2 for 2 with the buyback coming on the Bane, but again,
they
two
still might go in.
2 cores.
Arrow,
we'll see. Arrow. Yep, this will be a dieback onto the Bane Elemental. AA ult destroys him, and now the chase is on potentially, but the Waning Rift from Lorinov has very little mana to work with. Still has his BKB available. Soxa looks to be fine, and No-Tail extremely healthy as well. Lorinov continued to chase, wants to get that Witchblade activation. Waning Rift into the pit. It's actually going to be surrounded here. Has to be a little bit careful. Dodges the arrow. BKB finally popped. He will be able to clean up No-Tail at the very least. Thompson, and there's not a whole lot he can do with that little of mana. So, I mean,
half minute, so OG will try to find some kills. BKB popped.
Yep, Dream and company. Sumail TP's in, and despite that BKB, that was the first charge as well. Just too much right-click damage.
It's the whole team was not around. I love the aggression.
Gush into arrow. The random-ass sentry in the river is going to be the death of Afterlife. Not worth in the game by far.
That Satanic gives him pretty much the second life. Thompson.
Yeah, he's going to get initiated on, but there's the Soxa. Yule's into arrow, setting it up himself with the Aether Remnant to take off the Nightmare. And that is going to be a dead Lion. Thompson pops a BKB, chasing Dream right now, but he's in the cover of the Tier 2 tower.
Ravage in 5.
Yep, Seb pops that Shivas again. This time not on creep. Says, wow, they just blow up Afterlife. Wrong place, wrong time. But Coil onto 3 heroes. Lorinov pops his BKB, but they can't really follow this up with anything. Now that their DK is dead. So OG definitely coming out on top of there.
OG has a vision, so they see them coming.
It's actually a he was not, very Stonewall there. Yeah, Thompson able to take out Emerge, and again, the support duo here for Gambit are just food for OG this game.
8, maybe even more.
Yeah.
So OP.
Uh-oh, Afterlife in the trees again, but they're blown up. He doesn't have cover. Okay, now he's surrounded by trees, and it'll be the death of him yet again. Does have that BKB. You can see the Orchid being used. He has to pop the BKB and run now. So again, that's a very low cooldown on the Orchid. Yeah, and this is when things get really scary. Oh, the jump in from Seb, but he gets slept right away. Arrow's gonna connect, and again, another easy kill on a support. OG look very primed and ready to take this series 2-0, and yet another support. I feel like a broken record this game, but I mean, it is what it is. SNY picked up on Drow. We'll see how much difference it actually makes. They have to give this up. There is a siege there as well. AA Blast coming in, so we have to see if Seb wants to actually jump in, but no, they're not going to connect with anything here. So full racks for OG, 16K network lead at 26.
Game pretty much. 27 minutes in. E on this now on Mirana. I love that. This is one of my favorite moves since Dota existed. Fake back, you kill the tower, you go back in. Really do too much unless OG clicks the mouse to attack the Tier 4 towers. There we go.
They can do it. Afterlife with the initiation. The BKB popped afterwards as well. Seb looks perfectly fine though. Sumail jumps in with his BKB, and they're just destroying the supports again. Lion is the first to fall. Seb actually getting low here, but I feel like they've expended everything on this Tidehunter. But there's the Gush with that AoE Ags coming to fruition, and in the backline again. Sumail in, well,
he's in trouble.
They do find a kill here. Very big kill, but will it be enough is the question. Dream trying to maneuver himself back into his fountain. Gonna get right click. The Shiva should connect with that Gush as well.
Oh, he even catches the arrow. They try to go on a Tidehunter. They try to burst them, maybe force.
That's 4v5 now that the DK is respawning.
40 seconds. Blast connects.
Yeah, Sumail. They actually did not go AC. Went for the Mjolnir, so.
More damage.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is so annoying, Tidehunter. With the Aghanim Scepter plus the Shiva's Guard, he's completely zoning them out. AA Blast, shooting the arrows inside the fountain, not letting them leave.
Are they fountain farming from that far range? That's pretty impressive. All right, smoke out from I. All right, I think we're going to see Fiend's Grip. I think we're going to see it. All right, the jump in from Afterlife. Fiend's Grip. Oh, wait. No, he didn't get it off. He gets Ravaged on the side, and the AA Blast will just destroy poor old Lorinov. Fiend's Grip still online, still available to use. Will he use it? They call GG. Will he use it?
No.
Will he do it?
He might die before the game actually ends.
Please use it. My lord. All right, they didn't use
one.
it. In the
really rough one for the supports.
Now getting that milk in. That's important.
Did not manage to get a single ulti off in this 30-minute game.